Testing. Oh. Wop wop wop. Wop wop wop. Womp. Womp? There is no womp in the subtitles. Hello, George. Did you change your icon, George? Feels like you did, but it's still kind of green. Like a big tree. Or is that weed? Probably a tree. Anyways. Hello, George. Greetings. It's Mr. Insert Streamer here. Back again with another insert video title here. Today we're going to insert agenda here. Anyways, we continue the sheets. I actually spent some time coloring it in again. Is that how? Wait, what? That sounds kind of weird. But anyways, aneurysm on stream, very cool. Wow. Oh, I think the colors are kind of a bit janky, though I forgot why. Is this right? Wait. I need to see the colors on the other screen. But anyways, the goal is to finish this so that I can get some commissions or something. I thought about it briefly. This is a sheet for like just you and I kind of thing, because like if it's meant for stories and stuff like that, I think ideally, oh, there you go, this is a bit better. For stories, ideally it would not be presented like this, right? At the very least there would be more clothing, but then like if it's for a story, it would be more like a document, maybe more like a medical document kind of thing, so that it can be presented in a more interesting way rather than something flat like this. Get that out of here. Yeah, yeet. Makeup. I think the colors are gonna take some time to refine. It will slowly decay, condense into one direction. Go somewhere. The colors. I guess pretty much her hair is chocolate, like her brown is chocolate brown. Like not like the yellow kind of brown. What do I need to do? Oh my god, I'm kind of tired again. As always, I need to get the eyes and the other nonsense in here, I think. Yeah, like I need the ear explanation, I need the eye explanation. Actually, like a front view would just be perfect here. If I just draw a front view of her face, we get both the eyes. Oh, but then it'll be kind of weird. Okay. Give me a thing. Hello, Curio. Trying to remember if I did anything already. Maybe that's like a nice angle. That would be convenient, mayhaps. Oh, amazing! Wow! Oh my god! House? Oh, this is the hole. Yeah, what should I draw here? I should do the path of these resistance here. I suppose I should just No, but the path of least resistance is literally writing text. How about this? I'm gonna put the text in first, and then I'll see how I feel. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, I need to put the necklace in. Also, her skin looks kind of dark now again. Given enough time, like the colors will distill like into a... What's the word? It will refine, I guess. Refine into a specific direction. And that would be that. That would be great. Very nice. Amazing. I kind of have to just leave her like this, naked. Just because, I feel like putting... I can't put clothes, or the scars will all be blocked. I feel like if I put underwear, it makes it even weirder. At least right now, it stays kind of... more and more art, quote unquote. But like, I wonder, like, if artists will reject references for being a little bit too naked. That's the thing. Guess we'll find out. Time to fuck around and find out. Oh my gosh. A machine. Oh. Yes, yes. I'm just gonna keep it simple here because I don't have enough pixels somehow. This is 4K canvas, by the way. That looks kind of small. I have it on right now, but this is how it is. It is at the right spot, I think. Maybe it could be a little bit lower. Hello, wizard. Yellow. Many Control Z's. I'm still not done yet. We're still not done yet. More Control Z's. Okay, I'm just gonna redraw this. I need a target first, perhaps. It's wait, where is it right now? It's right at the... It's right at the tip of the sternum here, actually. Is it too low now? It's a bit too low. No, if it's outside, I might not even be able to draw straight lines. That's okay, dude. It just started here. Oh no, this is meant to be a single... Can I just do this? This is a constant width line. Loading. He's fine. What? What? Why is it so faded looking? What? Why is it so faded? I guess I need this. Oops. Right, that's right. Back here. This is still kind of high, perhaps. Huge, huge, huge. Holy shit. Something, something, don't draw too closely. Okay, I'm just gonna scale this down. Like more like this size here. How big is this damn thing? 1, 2.5. No, it's like 3. Ah, I see. Okay. What color is this? It's a rust color. But I need something that kind of fits. Let's just grab this and go orange first. I mean, it's kind of about right. It's much darker. Maybe I can tune it a little bit lower. Maybe get it to mesh the lines a bit more. Very early wake up indeed. Good night, wizard. Alright, that looks more like it actually. Good night, we goon! Yay! I have not. I couldn't bother. Not interested in balls. But I have heard about what happened. What happened? Very unfortunate. Hello, show. Meow, 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 meow. Should I write? I don't think I should write because I cannot read my own handwriting half the time, so I don't think it's a good idea. I also need to make multiple versions. The other versions are presumably I'm not gonna write the other languages. Show. Yeah, I don't know. Like, should I write or not? The sheets that I've made so far, actually more recently, like the past 2 weeks, I've made quite a few other sheets for the commission I'm getting. So, that's. Let me see. Let me get this smaller first let's do 8. 8's a nice number. I like 8. Oh, I remember. I decided that I'm not going to write because the writing is gonna be for myself. I'm gonna write down the alignments, and the stuff that is for myself. So there's gonna be some text here that's gonna be super faint, but it's not meant to be read by anyone else but myself. It's not probably gonna make any sense to anyone else but myself. Probably to you guys because I'll be talking about it, but wrap text at frame. No, thank you. Use space, line space. Whatever. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me see. How do I want to lay this out? Still kind of big, huh? We're gonna go down to 6 then. I'm not gonna have enough space like this. Oh, this is actually kind of hard to see, huh? Also, I wrote the wrong thing. No, wait, I wrote the right thing. I guess left and right is just always the character side, or from our point of view. How does the scar... Yeah, the scar doesn't really... You can't see the scar unless it's a front view. We do need a front view to show that it's leaning to one side. Oh man, the front view might be kind of cursed. Oh, let me see. No, I only have it for her. The other ones, after this one's made, I feel like the other ones would be a little bit easier because I have her as a sort of size reference. Maybe I'll just size off of to this specific one, just based on like a gut feel, and then later on down the line when I actually do the story and stuff, and I have to tie down like the timeline and like different sizes as they grow and like and whatnot, then we can change it. But otherwise, front or back, okay, right, yeah. So this one is actually gonna be on the other side. That one's fine. So yeah, what was I talking about? Anyways, I'm just thinking like the sheet. Because I think about it here and there, and sometimes I get ideas for like what to write, so that's maybe a little bit clearer for those that are referencing. Like for example here, like the messy hair, right? Like it's a bit hard to know if the intention here is to have just random messy hair, or it's meant to be a specific shape, right? Like kind of like Okami Mio. She has this kind of spiky hair too, but hers is a very fixed shape. And let me bring her up real quick. It doesn't look very regular. Actually, this one is I think she tied it off. I think the design calls for like a tied off or something. I think it's slightly different. I can't quite remember, but you see, these ones are symmetrical. I just want to point out that it's not symmetrical, and you don't have to stress about getting the specific shape right. It's not about the shape. It's just about having messy hair, which I guess is not necessarily very clear. Plus, you could draw her with straight hair and then just like have some strands come out. That's fine too, I think. But the more I explain, the longer the lines get. Let's check. Yeah, and then like the scars as well. Like if I were to draw this character, if it wasn't my own character, looking at the scars, I would get really pedantic about where it starts and where it ends. I already have half the mind to do it again, like to do the setup again. Just to make sure that, hey, it's actually starting at, I don't know, the clavicle and then ends right, like, I don't know, 2 centimeters above the nipple, you know, stuff like that. It's kind of a pain, yes, but so like I feel like some things like this might be more useful. Lines. I'm gonna just keep it here, I guess. Primary set. Primary set. This is primary main. That's fine. What is this? Oh, right, okay. General info goes outside. And then the goal is to have a separate set. Here's pen. Yeah, I kind of need like a front view so we can show the nose scar being asymmetrical, the eyes. And then the ears as well. We need the side view for the side here. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to for this to fully clear. I think it's gonna take a while for me to see if I miss anything, because I think I'll be adding shit in here and there for a while. Do I need to point at where the human ears tend to go? It's kind of funny, but I think without the arrow, there's no sort of visual impact. Like yeah. The whole point is to be wild with the hair, so you don't have to tie it down for sure. This can go a little bit closer. I don't know if this is... I think this is pretty obvious, but why not? Actually, the main argument for why not is to not clutter the screen, because it might get a little bit... Yeah, you know what? There's no point doing this, because you can kind of see it already, and by me pointing only at one, it kind of implies the other ones are not. So it's kind of stupid, so maybe I'll not do stupid things. Very cool. Backline is fine. I can point at the back view. No one's really using the back view. Main info. Wait. Okay, looks fine. 4K, right? So we can zoom in quite a bit. Like, even if it's like at this scale, I can read it. It's a bit hard to read, perhaps. if I don't zoom in, but this is still fine. And then 4K means what? 100% is where? 100% is this size. Reasonable size for the font. I think that's fine. I like to do the right-left marking, but it's really not necessary. Although this is... Is it necessary? It's just useful sometimes if the language talks about left and right, and they are wondering, hey, is it my left or like the character's left? But if you have like right and left on the paper already, it becomes kind of clear that, oh, you know what, it's the same document. Surely it's talking about the same left as the as what is written. But it's fine. Okay, so right now I think next step would be the side view. I can bring the side view in first. I don't know about the scaling though. The scaling might be a little bit too small. Okay, so I think I need to do the rough for the front view first, perhaps. I was working on it last time, I remember, but the alignment is gonna probably take a while, because I wouldn't want to leave it half, like, not well done, not done properly. Where is it? This one. Let's bring it out. And I'm just gonna move it over. Actually, no, I have to do it here. Let's get that out. Oh, and my reference. I haven't even opened it yet. I was hoping to finish this today, and then I can start browsing. I'll go through the art map that we have, and then take a look at which artists we might want to commission together. I'll probably still do that, but I don't think it'll be today. Based on how I'm feeling right now. Probably gonna take a while to really clean this up. There's still some missing setups here. So it's not as simple as just cleaning up the lines and then just coloring and then we're done. Oops. Respect, please. Her alignment is slightly different from this furry one. The furry one's a little bit more squished. It's just the tone of the eyes, primarily, that I want to get to be the same. Oh shit. Get rid of that. What? What? Oh, right. Okay, I'm stupid. Hang on. I need symmetrical. I don't need the perspective. I can get rid of that. Okay, yeah, it's a bit too flat. Not flat enough for the... I could just use that. I could just copy and paste that again. Did I just copy and paste it? Wait, hang on. I'm just gonna overlay it and redraw it on top. I need to work smarter here because I've been very inefficient. Oh, the eye size are different here. I'm selecting on the symmetrical, the layer of the symmetry ruler because this forces it to be a symmetrical selection here. Then I can do the resizing with the numbers instead of actually playing around with the dots here is kind of a pain. Still not really aligned though. What's the plan here actually? I'm not really sure. I guess I try to match the eyes. And I'm gonna yoink the eyes maybe from this layer. The different alignment. Well, we'll find out. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, good night, George. Have a good night. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I need to convert. Oops. Oh, that's fine though. This bottom layer is fine. As the screenshots of the white parts are not actually transparent. Alright, I want to just scale the face a little bit because this one is not quite the same. It's made for a different purpose here. I want to see how much I can play with this before it breaks. I do have to bump this up a bit. It's reporting, I should be reporting failures immediately because the other one is already aligned as much as I could. Just pull it. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. This works. I keep this. One, check. And then I take over with the thing. Let's see. So here. Is this fixable like this? I can do it manually. But it's here now. Minutes in. Yeah, this is too brown. I thought the previous one was a little bit too, like, too fat. I tried to slim down the face, but then I don't know where the cheeks are supposed to shift which way. It's very minor though. But the vibes are kind of wrong. I just want to fix it. This is too low. Oh, what if I just make it slimmer directly? That's what breaks it? Didn't the original? No, I didn't do the original. There's a nose that's here. Okay, I don't know what the brown is. I'm gonna leave it. Two sections are... It's not even two. Is aggressively changing. See where it is. Okay, and this extends. That's fine. That's cool. And now to scale this separately, I think I need to figure this out here. Without anything else influencing this. This by itself would have been fine too, I think. It doesn't really line up with what I'm seeing here. This is like more round, more boxy, more one-to-one. This is a little bit long. So maybe I'm just gonna like widen this perhaps and see what happens. Or maybe this is fine. What am I even looking for? I don't know. Yeah, this fall off is very aggressive. Medium size, I think. It's a trick that is very helpful if you just have one side. Like sometimes, like let's say this thing, I just drew off the position. You can't really select it and scale it down because it will just squish the proportions of the object itself. You can't shift their stuff equally. You can only transform them equally. So I'll just take one side, I'll put it in the right spot, and then I'll select on the layer with the symmetry ruler, because this means I'm selecting equal amount of space on both sides. And go back to this one. I can duplicate this. Now there's two on the same side, but because I've selected equal on each side, you can flip horizontal and it will perfectly be symmetrical here. And I'm still kind of off here, but I can just repeat the process. And shift this a little bit more inwards. Go back to this symmetry, select this, sprung layer, copy, paste, flip. Everything's really long here. Shit. All the proportions feels very long. Can I? Wait a second. I have it. Oh, but the years here were not cleared. Oh shit. Okay. I think the face might have to be even slimmer. Oh, I cannot see anymore. Oh, it's back again. Maybe it looks weird because it's not fitting the image that I have of her. So perhaps some changes are warranted. Oh boy. This is gonna be a very back and forth process again. I've been here so many times. I was hoping that it wouldn't come to this because we have something that already checked out, but because the proportions here are kind of squished, it doesn't really fit this. It necessitates a bit of elongation here, but once I do that, things are off balance again. Let's see if I can do something about that. Can do it here. Yeah, it doesn't really look right with it being this sort of slender this way. This key is breaking it. I'm gonna have to sub the eyes out perhaps. Let's see. I'm going to move a couple pixels over. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here I'm gonna select this. Copy, paste, flip. Yeah, maybe the eyes were too close actually. Even for the same size. Okay, this feels a slightly better perhaps. Still looks a little bit different, but slightly better. And then the eyes. Oh boy. Ears sound separately. Okay, that's fine. Hello, Inator. Okay, this is better. So I had to space the eyes out a little bit. Shoulder width, we're targeting something a little bit more normal, I think. Need to bump it up a bit more. It means the neck is a bit too short now. Let's just bring it up. We're not gonna go this far. Do I need this? May or may not want to have this, but I mean, I would like to have it if possible, because it shows the specific alignment that I have with the proportion. When it's front view like this, it's very clear like what's happening. But it also means that I'm gonna have, I think, a lot of issues with it until it actually clears all the checks. Free transport. It's just a little longer. But it shouldn't be too far off now. I think maybe I can bump the hair even larger here. The ears definitely do look a little small now. Let's see if I can do this. Or no, just do that. This but lower. This but just wider. I think this is interfering with it. This. It's a bit hard to read without the ears as well, so I need the ears in here. But for that, I'll need the underlying sort of head egg thingy. The ears are usually here, hanging here. Are we aligned? For the most part, okay, that's fine then. Then I don't need this. I'm just gonna fix this part. That's probably because these guys are way too close. I don't draw the ears that high up on the head usually. I don't know what is better though. But for now, I'm gonna stick to something that's a little bit more familiar. Nothing wrong with this. Actually, a lot of things are wrong with this. I think this feels like it's being like turned backwards towards the middle or something. Oh, actually, I'm just going to look at what a wolf looks like from the front. Let's just see how it looks like. Wolf front view. Wow, amazing. I don't know which one of these are AI, but they all kind of look right-ish, so I think that's fine. Yeah, one of the bigger dilemmas, I think I've always drawn her ears really, really big. But wolf ears are a little bit more sort of slightly smaller and they're a little bit more triangular. Actually, I don't know if maybe that's how it is for every single animal, but people just kind of draw them big anyways. Especially foxes. But I think foxes, like, proportionally, they are much bigger, it feels like, the years. Yeah, it's got the Henry's pocket on the outer rim here, but we're not gonna bother if the details here is kind of a pain. Yeah, it's like a... maybe like a cut here. Yeah, that's the bit a little bit. Like saying it ends here, but it doesn't actually end here. So chain into that other project too. That might be overextending scope again. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, not big enough. No. The ears are not big enough. It doesn't have to be this complicated. I just feel like there's not enough life in the lines. It feels kind of dead. Very boring ass lines. There's nothing interesting in the form. It's too straight, or it's like too simple. We don't want anything like too complicated, but we also don't just want like a single set of lines. I feel like a single like curve, something with a little bit more life in it. That'd be nice. But this is floating though on this side. It needs to connect down into the head here. That's why people tend to put it a little bit closer to the top. Because this fall off here. For the wolf, it would be a little bit more... Where is that target? I don't know where it is. I think it stays within this boundary. This looks so ugly. Holy shit. Not enough distance here, I think. Eyes are too far apart, yeah. Still not enough space. Not enough space here. Dang it. This looks so weird. Oh man. Why am I doing this study? I have no idea. What? Why am I so damn off? It feels like I'm super off. What am I missing? kind of have the right shape. It's not even that far off. Like, the proportions are kind of there. It must be the very minute differences in the eye distance or something. Must be just that tiny difference then. It's dang, it's hard. Anyways, it's not very important. Years. I still didn't even get the years. What does the years look like? I guess over here. That's fine. Send this up. Oh, right, it's not centered. Yeah, it's way too round, like, and flat, I think. I would like to make it a little bit longer, so I don't think I'll bother following that. Just do what we do here. Ooh, it's quite big, yeah, quite big. Target is here. Target is here. Not big enough. Okay. Cool. Right, yeah, okay, this is outside of the... Okay, I suppose. Oh, let's use this side then. I think it's still a little bit too outside. You don't have to follow this, but it still feels really weird for it to be overhanging the head so much. So I guess I will do this. Oh. I could get rid of this. Messing with the evaluation here. Alright, this will have to pen me sleeping over the whole thing. The groundwork is there now. At least one more day then before I can clean this up, because I do need to wait for this to... Wait for this a little bit just to see if anything changes. Nothing stopping us from changing the refs after cleaning it up once, but ideally it would not waste any extra effort. I'll just clean it up only when we're ready. There's no need to rush the cleanup. In the meantime, as long as, you know, on the matter of whether if it functions as a ref, I think it already does its job. We don't have to clean it up for it to be a ref. If I do need to use it earlier, it can suffice as is. This target is humongous. Among Us. Alright. Unrelated. This is our main. I'm gonna pull it back in. Unrelated. 1, 2, 3. Baseline is up there. That's fine. What is this? Here we go. Read it. Okay, let's see. Arguable with it. What is probably more necessary would be to pull in. Or do I? With okay, slowly getting there, I can feel it. We just need the side view here. So front view, side view, I need to position them in the right spots. So front view primarily would be... Yeah, it's true, huh? If I do the bus up like this, it's taking up a lot of space. I primarily need the top here, just like this half. Primarily the cut here. That's fine, and then it's just this. Oh yeah, you can't really draw the lines here without interfering, huh? Huh, how do you do that? Somehow? Alright, I don't know how to do this, but we do have to do this somehow. This way. We got crisscross applesauce. Secondary is there, and then this line is over here. Check. Here it's clear. Yeah, there might still be a zoom in on this eye here. That's fine. But this will take care of this. This will take care of this, and this. Right. Yeah, it depends, but oh, I see. We can bring one because the scars are already shown elsewhere. That's fine, right? I can bring one set of hair front here. Oh. Just so much going on here. Right, and so this is the right side, right? I can line up with this, and I can show that the hair can kind of go to the front here. Then there'll be a note over here that points to both. So how would I lay this out? I guess they would have to be... yeah, this will have to be on this side. So my notes will be here somewhere. In between the two drawings here. In between the two drawings, I can be like... it's not necessarily very clear. I have to think about it. Maybe I can do it this way. Because it needs to be shown that it needs to be shown in a symmetrical way, in a way. Same angle or something, and then one's in front and one's behind, so it's clear. The side view is entirely separate, showing where the hair is coming from. Where? What? Let's get rid of that. So the hair needs to be shown that it's a separate group. right? So there's a one group in the front here, which always hangs free because it's in front of the shoulders, supposedly. And there's a separate group here that feeds in this way. Yep. Oh shit, once I moved, I just realized. That's fine. What else? Let me see. Do I really need a symmetry ruler for this? Holy shit. Anyways, I need to redraw this. Pedantic is not a good word. Let's change some wording here. Particular. And this word here would be... Wait, what? I just realized it's two... God damn it. So my Eclipse Studio is not the most expensive one. If it is, or rather if it was, if it is. Anyways, in the most expensive one, there's this feature where like whatever text that you put down, I think if it's in the speech bubble, like one of these speech bubbles. Oh, you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can't see it. But one of these speech bubbles, you can actually go to like there's this central planning kind of page or something, and you can actually change the text there. So you don't have to go into each one of these and change the text this way. Because if I want to make multiple languages, A, I can make the font size small enough that you can have 3 languages at the same time. Or B, I have to do 3 separate sheets, right? And then I'll put the English one out, and then the other ones I'll send as needed. That would be the other way. I don't think I can fit 3 sets of languages in the same sheet. Maybe the current text right now can be done, but I'll have longer write-ups because we do kind of want to explain some of the details that I have planned out. Where is it? Like these guys here. These guys here are... We have to put everything in somehow, so... Good thing is that we've already lowered the scope, like narrowed the scope down to just... this. Right, as long as we can show the ears, as long as we can show the eyes. There might need to be one more close-up on the eyes, maybe, maybe not. But regardless, I think just the front, just the side, they have to be scaled to the same size. Side by side, if not some other way. Maybe I can have some text here and then I'll just scale the head down over here. We do need this arm here though, it's kind of annoying and taking up space. If these two are swapped positions, then could be kind of interesting, right? Because the other hand will be somewhere here, right? The text can go in the middle here, but then we'll just have all the space. It would be like a flat kind of space here. It wouldn't like jut out like this. It's just kind of annoying. And I guess it doesn't really matter which one comes first, like left or right. I think it would make more sense to have this on the right side, on the left side here, just because you're reading this way. But I think space economy might be a priority. Oh wait, shit, yeah, I can. She's asymmetrically designed. I can't just like flip left and right here, and then flip the positions. Oh yeah, just flip them. Yeah, just rotate them. Shit. I can just mirror this too. Yeah, if I put these two, I can have them here. I guess it should be contained because I'll shift it a little bit over, and so we should be able to contain them within here. These two here. We will have the light, right? The side profile and the front profile here. Maybe even with lines behind. Yeah, I will like that. So that they're all lined up. And then over here we have some space for some more write-up. And then her name, and then other things can actually go... So the design sort of... Instead of having text here and start here, you're kind of starting here and then going around this way. A little bit maybe counterintuitive. But I think that's a way to lead in, well, just with like a big name here. If you have a big name here, or maybe like a big name here, I don't know if this is a natural way to read it. So you read, see the next big thing, and there you go. We could have like a line behind just to guide the eyes. Could be interesting, I think. What should I try now though? If I could just go with it. Right, and then the necklace can go up here. Everything here is just for text. Well, if I want to do that, we need to do some serious moving. It's kind of a pain, yes. Might be an understatement. To start separating out stuff here. So Ruff needs to... Hang on. This is what? This is everything? That's fine. But these guys and these guys, right? So the text will have to move separately, that's for sure. These guys can move together. Right. We should just be able to select everything and just start moving. I don't know if anything would break. Like if there are rough layers in here, which it doesn't look like there are any. That's fine then. Because otherwise things might get cut in half. But I don't think I need them anyways. So the tricky thing is I need to... I can't overlap these because they're all same layer. So I'm just gonna have to do this. And then I'll move this first. Okay, that's better than I expected. Is there a lot of wasted space maybe? There's a lot of space here. We don't really have that much text right now. I guess I could always up the scale of the text and then oh, and the tail is kind of pointed away. It's kind of awkward. I guess this would have to be here. Oh, and this is also kind of here. So annoying. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. Yeah, this can be here. There's only one thing that is kind of naturally in here. Where did I draw the thing on? What? There you go. Was it in here? Yeah, it's in here somewhere. What? Yeah, it's in here. Oh, okay. If I can't fill up the space, then it looks very awkward though. Because this part feels really squeezed. Because the whole point of having like a front view like this is like as a zoom in version of this, where it's a little bit bigger. If I cannot have them side by side, then there isn't a point. I never thought about space economy. Oh, okay, you know what? I should do the other method then. I should just make the canvas longer. Because there's no need to limit ourselves to a specific resolution. In any case, making it wider is still okay because we could just go widescreen. I think that's still fitting into some kind of existing... It's not like a random thing. This doesn't feel as good, this layout here. I'm looking at other people's stuff. Yeah, because of the way the posts work, it is kind of taking out a lot of space like this. I could make one higher than the other, but it doesn't feel very right either. And unless I want to redraw and like get like a different pose, which I don't want to do. Maybe just making it wider would be better. Yeah. $11.06. We don't have a lot of details either to deal with. I'm gonna go wider for now then. I need the numbers though. Let's go widescreen first. 21 by 9, right? This is what, 16 by 9? Divided by 16 times 21 is 5040. So this here is currently white screen. That's fine. I want to push this over. Alright, I don't have a choice here. Oh wait, I can at least cut this out for a second. Is that still on the same layer? It is. Huge. What am I doing? Let's send it in here. This is primary set. Yeah, okay, these are all way off screen. Okay. We're good. A lot of white spaces. We'll see. Worst case, I'll just do the shifting at the end. That's fine too. Yeah, white screen's problem is that it's not very comfortable viewing, I think, for most people. Because either you have 16:9 and you're kind of viewing it as smaller with like all the black bars and at the top and bottom. Or you kind of have to zoom in. Which I guess you kind of have to zoom in anyways for the text. Yeah. I want to make it easier to view. At a glance, you can see everything, but I think that's very unlikely. Because there are the scars there, regardless. This is there, that's fine. Right, I'm gonna write some of the stuff here. Primarily the likes and dislikes in the write-up thing. In as few words as possible, hopefully. Oh my god, it's so warm tonight. How do I write this? Yeah. What is this worth? Oh, I see. I was coming up with words. Oh. But what is that second word? Holy shit. Unaware. Interesting. The problem is that these are all qualities that I think make sense, but they might not be all sort of consistent, or rather all from the same time period, which I think is a bit of a problem. This is wait, no, C2. This one is fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Yeah, this is also 2+. 2+. Yeah, maybe a C3 thing. Corrections. Target here would be the target here would be delay C2+, I think. Okay. I always try to make it more complicated for myself. So all of the points here are kind of valid, but they might not all be valid at the same time period, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm trying to tie down where they're active from. So assuming chapter 1 through 3, right? I think most of these are fine. Some of them need a bit of adjustment for C1, but I think that's fine. I think the sheet itself is more of a late C2 kind of thing. Because she's not like super young in this one. But she's also not super old yet. So the sheet itself is probably AC2 alignment, I think. That's not a word. Alignment. Some designs are pending asleep on. And then the text there, assuming these two are here. Oh, the virus. We're making progress. But as usual, I'm expanding scope. Literally by making the canvas bigger, because I wanted things to be a little bit more balanced. But I guess, I mean, I can always cut off the excess space if I don't want it. That's fine. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Yeah, I think I might leave her like this. I don't know if it's better for me to put on like underwear or not. Because they are ending here that you kind of... I kind of want to show... I mean, I could just draw over the underwear if I want to, I guess. Yeah, is it worse to have or not to have, right? Because if you don't have, then now it's just a information depiction. If you have, it's like, hey, this guy's thought about that. And he's decided to go like this. Sus. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure yes yet. Yeah, so I'm not sure about the timeline. So many things here and there. Because I was just thinking about the fact that like the stuff you were talking about of like the personality and this and that, likes and dislikes, stuff like that, they're all kind of valid, but they're all not necessarily valid at the same time period. Some of these are qualities that can apply to all chapters, in a sense. Some of them are not necessary. But I think given her size... Given the size and the fact that I want to have her be a little bit more expressive, slowly become more expressive, it would have to be late chapter 2. So that's fine, because some of these points are only valid, some of the properties are only valid for late C2, and like chapter 2 and onwards. Like looking very unaware. I don't think she would look unaware in her original base form. She'll be super alert all the time. Or being alone. Now she wants to have someone around, but in the past I think she would just prefer being completely alone. You know, stuff like that would be slightly different. So now I have this problem where I have to depict maybe 2 sets of information potentially, depending on which ones it is. Somehow onto this sheet, but I guess I have a lot of space now. And then we have the front view drawn today. I'm gonna line up to the side view, so there's a bit of accountability here. And then the eyes and everything that's taken care of. Where am I gonna put all the walls of text? Where's my ruler? Oh, right, sorry. Let me put in the grid lines real quick. Shit. Give me back my layer. And draw straight lines, Brisky. Mostly accounted for, actually, surprisingly. Considering how, like, at different, like, we drew these on different time periods. separate occasions. It's aligning surprisingly well, which does mean that like my style is kind of slowly sort of stabilizing. Because I'm just drawing based on what I think looks good. So if it is stabilizing, then it should all result in the same consistent proportions, but still some minor differences, but it's fine. Very cool. It's very that's why I think it's like just like a more personality thing. I always feel like if I just do like very boring, tedious work, it would be fine, right? You know, it's boring, it's tedious, but you don't need to use your brain. It's kind of relaxing in a way. This is kind of like those kind of work. There's not a lot of challenge involved. We're not trying to be super... Oh. I guess the line is not very aligned, but where's the center? Center is like above the neck somewhere, I guess. Maybe somewhere here. Anyways, yeah, you can see like the head is kind of around the same size too. So that's pretty good. Anyways, it's getting kind of tedious. We've spent 2 hours. Good progress, so I'm kind of surprised I lined up the face. Although I did cheat with the eyes by using what I have drawn already, but that was also from maybe like 20, 30, 40 hours of trying different things. But what else can I put here is the thing. I think to move forwards, I need the wall of text generated. I need to do the write-ups that I want to write, have the information be available, and then see how much space, physical space, is actually going to take up. And then I can figure out if I can, how much extra space I have, and then if I can put anything else in here. Because I'm expecting this bottom space to be empty, but like it might be too overwhelming to have all the text in one area. Yeah, this bottom area is gonna be pretty empty here. Maybe I could shift everybody over and then just have this space be text. It's just to be consolidated. Yeah, if we have extra space, it would just be expressions, I think. It wouldn't be anything else. There wouldn't be anything else that you need to do. Yeah, the other designs and stuff is fine. Anyways, I might start doing something slightly different right now. Let's save this. What is the sheet for again? This is for the Hong Kong thing, right? Okay, we've strayed so far away from it, as usual. Let me just check this real quick because I think these references here are not really related. These are just studies and stuff. Same for no, that's not true. That one's fine. This one is not fine. What is this? This is not related. Okay. What I want to do is make a reference sheet for artists or like styles or like ideas that I may want to get made, sorry, commissioned. Where am I going, dude? Where am I going? I need to find my Git repo. Yeah, 10 PM run art map. Oh, I forgot to do that first. There we go. Yeah, this one's a bit of a... What am I supposed to do here, actually? Map position. Embedding dimensions is not related. Uniformity ratio. Apply axes, and it's kind of fucked. Can I put not guides? Clearly not. Yeah, this is kind of hard to use. I don't know if this makes sense. If you ask me right now, like in a vacuum, who I like to commission, I don't have any idea. Maybe like just the ones that are always like super, that we always go back to. Oh, actually, this would be an artist. That would be kind of nice to see some colors. But I guess what I really want would be more painterly with backgrounds and stuff like that. Isn't this like not safe for work? This is not safe for work. This is very not safe for work, actually. Where's my tagging thing? Anyways, don't mind this. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well put this in. Join. Yeah, it's like some new favorites that I never got to tag properly. But there might be some not safe for work stuff in here. Oh, maybe a better way is to just go on Scab, actually. But not everyone's on Scab, right? Also, Scab had like, I think there was a bit of a difficulty in trying to get payment through, just because they don't take overseas credit cards. Last time I checked, apparently like Japanese credit cards has like some additional layer of security or something. Is this safe for work? Hello? Oh shit. It might not be safe for work. I saw something kind of sus over here. But yeah, it might be difficult to get money through. Oh shit, that is not safe for work. Oh shit, it's not safe for work. Oh man, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I guess I just have to browse this by myself. Yeah, pixel art might be interesting too. And how do you get the hairs there? It's like a limited amount of pixels to work with. Tumblr. See, like, yeah, a lot of these artists, they just have a mail, so we have to send them emails like this. Like that. And of course, like all the goats, I don't think we can... if I find an email to some of these goats, I would send a mail. I would send something. But I think otherwise... I mean, either way, there's not much of a chance to. Oh shit. They must have changed their name then. This is another problem. Oh no, they probably just deleted that one thing then. Yeah, some of them are not taking it either. Okay, this is probably gonna be a big endeavor in and of itself, right? We need to find... I need to first find artists that I want to potentially get commissions from. We need to see if they even have it open or have a way of contacting them in the first place. Never mind having a language barrier. At least ChatGPT and stuff can help out a lot with those things. Like, what the hell does it say? And then there is the final potential problem of like all the scars being a potential... what's the word? Thing that they might not want to deal with. Okay, let me think. So I think, at least commission-wise, I think, so regardless of if you can get shit or not, I think there's like a couple of different types that I would like to look for, right? So some of the ideas that we have, sure, where to go? Like, for example, likes and dislikes. I think likes, especially food, might be interesting to get some people to try drawing that. Like, because I'm not giving them a lot to go off of here. I'm not forcing their hand here on purpose. There's no clothing. Like, we're not tying down the clothing. We're not tying down any sort of... Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have a personality kind of thing written up. Yeah, I want to keep the personality and all these different things as vague as possible. It needs to just point them in the right direction. But otherwise, I would like them to sort of take over and sort of imagine what it might be like. Like, if it's someone who's like very expressive, who likes to draw very expressive characters, it would be interesting to see how they take on sort of less expressive characters. Like, to what extent would they do it? If I tell them that like her personality is that she doesn't express emotions too much, but I would still like to have some kind of happy feeling, right? Happy emotions conveyed. How would they do that? Like, what kind of expression would they put on the face, and how much would the eyebrows be turned, or stuff like that? That could be one thing. I'm just gonna start writing shit here, I think. How many? Anyways, I'm just gonna double up all the I's and all the S and all the M's. Let's just call it targets. I don't really have a better word. The expressiveness, something like that. The other one would be like clothing. You can get people who like to design cute clothes, or like who does clearly a lot of cute design and this and that, to see what they think is more viable. There is one artist that comes to mind actually. I think I clicked on one of this stuff before, and of course if I want to find it now, it's going to be impossible to find, but shit. Anyways, if I find it, but like they do a lot of just a single character white background kind of art, and the style itself is pretty straightforward. Just your style shading and this and that. But yeah, it'd be stuff like that. That's another idea, and yet another one would be sort of colors, I think. Oops. Color range, right? So for example, there's one artist that I always think back to. Actually, even this artist too. But obviously, I think if you want to go for someone, it would be always someone that's like a little bit more on the extreme ends of the spectrum, and see how they would tackle the specific. It's not that necessarily we have like a very special color palette per se, but then like I guess Amiya here would actually really answer my question, because it is the same kind of brown, I suppose. But yeah, it'd be stuff like this. Maybe we can get to see like some kind of interesting colors being used, and what kind of colors work well together, right? I feel like a lot of these things I would like to be able to come up with myself, but honestly at this point I think I might as well just recognize the fact that I won't be able to do anything unless I see someone else do it first. And like originality and like creativity doesn't necessarily have to come from like coming out of everything by yourself, I suppose. Copium, obviously. Ideally that would not be the case, but it doesn't work. I think you need to be on your phone or something for this to be like vertical. Or does it have to be member only, I think? Oh, I see. I think they failed to do it. I think you need to have a check mark in order to have it line up vertically, which is what they're trying to do here. I saw someone write about it. But yeah, colors. What else do I want to commission for? Let me see. Specific story and scenario ideas would also be interesting. but it kind of falls under this. Color range is also kind of sort of related to render, I suppose, and slash overall comp, which is kind of also related to scenarios. So essentially this bottom one is kind of more of oh yeah, you know what? So this bottom one is more of like a full illustration kind of thing. This top one is more of just scenarios specifically. So for ideas, basically. Well, scenario ideas maybe. I have to differentiate because the second one here is clothing ideas, I think. What else is there? I can maybe look at my tag. Oh, what tags did I have? Character design, world design, composition, story. World design might be interesting. It falls under scenarios, I suppose. If we like just have like a guy who already likes doing fantasy or something, maybe it'd be kind of interesting. Oh, I just realized. Do I want to put in a furry version of her in here? It'll just be a duplicate of this. Oh, interesting device. I just saw a message from like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, Japanese. Like the only one we cannot handle is she's Korean right now. I might have to hop on Bilibili and or not Bilibili. Like the was it Weibo and like small rate note. Oh, it's just called Red Note. Red Note. Rate note. Oh my god, Jesus. Payment is always an issue, though. Payment is always going to be an issue, but we can figure something out. As long as you're willing to pay money, I think like that's always a way to send money. But superpower to me is sorry, I have some difficulty reading text. Holy shit. Replicate any reference would be like a superpower to me, since I'm about more of the concept than my own uniqueness. More about the concept than my own uniqueness. Interesting. Will work. I feel like I'm not 100% understanding. I feel like so it's less of like trying to find your own thing and more of like merging existing stuff. Is it kind of what you're saying, perhaps? Mayhaps? More about the vision of my idea than my own origin. Oh, I see. That is fair. That is fair. That is a good take. Actually, that's a good way to view it, I think. Because what I'm hoping to get out of this is that from all of these different ideas, right, I can better pinpoint which direction I should bring her. And we can then execute on that with more originality. But the direction setting, I would like for it to be a little bit more organic. But organic means seeing different things and seeing how she feels in different scenarios, which if I only do it by myself, is impossible. So we let all the artists explore all the different concepts, and then we can see how it feels. Actually, this is kind of interesting because like there are some stylizations here, right? For example, like this proportion for the face that I would always thought it would be kind of interesting to see how it will look like, how she will look like in these. But in trying to make a sheet so that people can use to reference, I have kind of solved what like proportion that I kind of like already. So there's no longer a need for me to see it per se. It would still be interesting to have. Actually, this is a person that I might want to... they did very similar things. They have like kind of like a similar concept where they have this one character. Well, in the past it was always the one character. I guess they branched out a little bit, just a little bit. And then this character will change like the different species too, I think. That was way back in a while ago, I think. Oh, I could also... Oh, interesting. I could also go VR chat and look for people. Yeah, this is so long ago, huh? Like I remember there was like a period of time where like the character keeps changing species. Like here you have like stripes, and then like I can't remember where it was. Maybe like here. Yeah, it's a very lewd. Different colors. Oh, so that's the other. Man, let me see if I can find it here. Dang it. I don't know. Hang on. I think it has original source apply. I should limit this quite a bit. I'm going to square it. Rithria. Yeah. I mean, that is the goal here. I don't know how long it's gonna take. We're gonna get there though. We can get one from this individual. I've seen them when they first started out. Like their Twitter was like, I don't know, like not double digits, but like I don't know, like low 10K ish or something. They're like 250K. I saw like the turn that they did. Yeah, this one is really smooth. This is insanely smooth. 16 frames, they say. 16 frames. Kind of insane. Man. What's the one I was looking for? There's like another individual who does a lot of commissions. They do like stream transition screens. If I say that, maybe some people would know. I think I have their stuff. I should have at least one, but a bit hard to find. Oh, another idea might be 3D actually. If you can get someone to do the 3D model and then some other guy to rig it up. And it's gonna cost a couple $1,000s, but we can maybe use that for something, you know. Although in all likelihood, she's gonna sit there for a while. Yeah, 3D, I'd be like, this will all fall under this category here. 3D animation, yeah. So there are these are broadly speaking sort of idea. Let's just call it, I'm just gonna call it my own term, like key alignment experiments. Sort of. I'm just gonna call it key alignment then. Over here, it's just like for content. The content itself is the goal, whereas over here, the content itself is not necessarily the goal. Although, of course, everything at once, if we can get something, I will want to put it up on the website in like a central area, along with everything that everyone else has drawn as well. Shit, I cannot find that one guy who did the other. It's not this. It's usually very colorful. I think there's a way to, let me sort by hue, entropy, I think. Okay, it's not very helpful. I guess everything is just too colorful, but yeah. Oh. I think I'm slowly turning around. I always feel like I should do everything by myself. I still feel like I should do everything by myself. I'm just slowly recognizing the fact that it's not ever gonna happen. Because every time I try to take on more stuff, I get overwhelmed and I get too tired. And if I physically cannot do it, then I guess there's no other way. Yeah, what else? What else is there? Oh, is it this? I think it's this individual. This person always takes commissions. They do so much. They draw in their own style and then they kind of loop it. Let me mute it just in case. It is in essence, I think, just Life 2D. But I think they use After Effects because they do have a lot more effects going on. Maybe it's a composite of both, but this will be interesting. For these, it would just be for the content itself. 8 years, huh? Yes. They have so much too. Like I remember there was a period of time where they were numbering this stuff. And back then it was already like 78 or something. Wait, they have 1,700. They have 1,800 pieces. Excuse me? What? It's kind of crazy, right? Like how big the world is. Like if you have 1,800 pieces of this quality out there floating around, used by streamers no less, right? Streamers and content creators themselves. But yet, I still haven't really seen them in the wild. Like not even once. How crazy is that? Like it's... kind of see the layers, so like some of these I feel like it doesn't auto loop. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of about it, I suppose. Videos, animations, it is same kind of thing. Live 2D, I don't think we'll be doing live 2D of her. I'm just gonna write it down for completion's sake, I think. Sketch will be fine. This sketch will be fine. Oh yeah, so yeah, okay, so we have two just kind of sketching is fine. Two that's more like a finished product kind of thing. Okay. What do I do now? So I'm still waiting on this to clear. I'm waiting for first impressions tomorrow before I finish the lining. This one is slightly off, but I think it's okay-ish. I don't know. That'll be fine. If you do bust up, we have space here. Right, I just need the text. Right. So I need to write stuff. As if I haven't written enough, but... yeah, I think I'm just really burnt out recently because like a lot of things are moving. I think like the sheet, you know, like I have always said, like if I want to bring a character to life, right, if that's my goal, having a character sheet is one of the biggest first steps you take. Like a good set of sheets. We're doing that right now. Things are not as difficult to draw as they were before. I have a plushie commission that's in the works that potentially we can use down the line to take photos with and this and that. So I can open up the option of allowing myself to maybe go out more, travel more. I'm slowly turning around and coming around to sort of accepting more rougher and more painted-y styles. As far as I can tell, things are going as well as they possibly could, like better than I imagined, but I'm still feeling like There should be some more things happening. Such is life, right? The write-ups are... Oh, shit. I shouldn't write it in the thing here, though. It's a kind of pain, yes, to always deal with the weird quirks of Clip Studio's text editor. Like, you cannot just press enter. Like, you cannot just save. I feel like you kind of have to do this, and that's always a pain, yes. Checking. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start typing. Exhilarating content, of course, as always. Okay, let's just move all the points over first. Right, so we want name. Sorry, that would just be leave the status in. Actually, some of these texts I think will have to be only these will be hand. Okay, so I was thinking of the fact that, like, with better planning, of course, right? This is again trying to creep the scope, but imagine the future where we have multiple of all of my characters and they all have their own sheets, right? It would be nice to have a way to reference, like, the similarities and dissimilarities a little bit more easily. Like, for example, the points about her liking to be alone, right? We were talking about how, like, characters, some of them like to be alone, some of them don't like to be alone, and why that might be the case. Or, yeah, because I feel like, let's say, for example, there's a way to color code, or like put them in the same positions or something, right? So that you can take a glance at all of the sheets and you know that, hey, this color corresponds to the other color. But because the problem here is that we would get way too many colors, for example, if we do use colors. Another idea was to how do I do this? Like, for example, if you have a, let's say you have a sheet that's completely white here, right? And then you have some points here, for example. It would be, I'm just gonna draw it with this pen here. Let's make it bigger. Let's make the gaps a little bit wider. So let's say you have some kind of setup here like this. And let's say each one of these is a bullet point. It's kind of stupid to do it. I should have done it like this. Let's say we use like this black marker as like the bullet point thing. Let's say instead of black, we had some color on it. I don't know, maybe something a little bit more dull or something, I don't know. I'm trying to experiment with the idea that if I have a different one with just some points of some of these having different colors, for example. But then there's no need to do it if there's already this, right? I'm thinking you can do a difference. Wait, no, it doesn't work? You have to do 50% or something. Wasn't there a way to make this work or something? Kind of forgot how it works. Difference on the second layer. Does it work like this? Wasn't there like a math mode that you can push out just like the points that there's different. But anyways, I think it's anyways, idea is pending, because like I'm imagining like all the text written here. Even if this idea worked, even if all the texts are here, the characters themselves are kind of here, right? It will become a huge mess on this part. So it's kind of a stupid way to compare it to, I think. But either way, I guess I'll shelve that for now. It's kind of a little bit too much work. But yeah, I'm gonna start to denote some of these things. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna maybe use the VS Code instead, because I can see the brackets a little bit better in VS Code, I think. There's at least colors here. No colors here? Right, it's not actually reading it as a specific language. Right, that's right. Can I set the language? Can I do C? Oh my god, fucking colors, it's so stupid. Alright, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna bother then. Very unfortunate. I want to use the brackets to denote like what's actually gonna be typed in and what's actually going to be written in. Because there'll be some text that I'll write in for myself. So some of these nonsense, let's just do it. Once I get the formatting, it's gonna take forever. Yeah, I like to have a good clean set of text. Oh, this looks nice. So both female. Age is like what, like 20? I think we were targeting 20. 20 plus something. Hello? Almost typed yaoi by accident. Holy shit. How's that possible? Height. Right, height. Height, I think her target is currently 1.6. And then she's meant to be a little bit more sort of scrawny, I think. A little bit more thin. So what is that? What is it? Like, I don't know. Like thin weight. 40 to 50. I am not 100% sure. And then we have our likes. Let me stick to my own formatting then. I hope the keyboard's not too loud actually, because I did the... How loud is this? Oh, it doesn't even go in sometimes. Only maybe only if I'm talking. It is behind the mic, so maybe it's a little bit less sensitive because of that. Yeah, hopefully it's not too loud. Quiet. I just put all the adjectives in. Food. Oh, actually, this doesn't really tie up. This doesn't make sense anymore, actually, because my argument for liking metal is that she was never really restrained. If she's never really in captivity, then tight clothing's argument doesn't really work. In fact, tight clothing might actually be... I'm just gonna lower it down to yeah, sorry, this open quiet spaces thing is to align to myself primarily, actually. Actually, does any character like tight and closed spaces? I don't have any single... Okay, maybe Faye. Fucking gremlin. Yeah, I think Faye would be. I think so. So my two original characters, right? They both like a lot more capable and more predator-ish kind of vibe. So to them, space is good because it's more movement, it's more freedom, and this and that. But for Faye, if she's always been bullied, then feeling vulnerable would be one of her biggest difficulties, right? And a big open space is very vulnerable feeling. So I guess makes sense. Yeah, I think all of these characters would be afraid of being locked up, you know, because like it's survival, right? At that point. Right, the juxtaposition of these two right here. But it's not like, this is still kind of understandable, right? I think most people can understand this. Being in a crowd is different from being like sort of in a group of friends. There's a Can she read? Did I decide? Wait, this is lazy 2 alignment, so it's fine. Can she ride? Sure. Does it, like, I feel like being alone versus being in crowds, I think it's quite different. To me, this feels very normal. I guess it's like more of a daily occurrence. Can understand. Capable of, can under. Who the fuck wrote this? Oh, sorry. Does not speak calm or capable of, so that this dot is not needed. Can understand. Can understand what? Oh, can understand language? Oh, I thought that was assumed. Okay, hang on. Can understand. Wait, if she can read, can write, can. Alright, that's so stupid. Hello, Devay. No, past Mimi is always an idiot. God. I need. Actually, personality should be a little bit higher. Oh, doesn't this describe her personality? What was it that I felt that was missing here? What did I feel was missing here? Actually, that's interesting. I guess the information is a little bit more scattered. Like, because her personality, I think I would just describe it as like more quiet and like observant. Oh, I guess it's like a couple of keywords perhaps, and then like the other lines are meant to explain and explore that a little more. Anyways, thank you, Debate. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. Where is my... Oh, right, because it's a Monday. Our resources, was it? Every time I forget which chat it was in. I feel like the subtitle is doing better, just because it's the English-only model. It doesn't hallucinate as much. Is this Arknights? Is that one lady with the... Right. With the muted palette. This is so good for hair. I always enjoy like seeing this in the hair. But just like in a rendered piece, it would just demand way too much attention, I feel like, because it would be so dense compared to anything and everything else. Oh, did my music end? It did. And they put everyone to sleep with lo-fi Genshin again. Yeah, these are way more pleasing to look at. I think like these styles are very impressive looking, but they always feel very heavy because of how dark it gets. The contrast is very strong and this and that. It's nice and clean. Ooh. It would be nice to see how people render Ria's hair with this kind of style, right? Because I have a problem with if you see like the empty spaces here. I never really figure out what it's supposed to be like. In my head, it's just a sheet of paper with like a very roughed up edge. But I don't have a good set of forms for this. Like a style like this would demand you to answer that question. Because you either have to put long lines there, and then I guess you're suggesting it's a sheet. Or you're gonna go like crazy and like batshit insane with like all the different curls and this and that all over the place. So this will be an interesting style, I suppose. Yeah, I might need to explore more on the Chinese side. It's not available right now. Well, how about now? Little shit. Oh yeah, and if we do want to do it, you know, like we have to, at least for her hair color is darker than her skin color or any other thing that she's wearing, for the most part anyways. Like, so it wouldn't end up being abstracted away this way, right? Where it's just meant to be a lighter color here, so you don't do the strands that I wanted to see. That'd be kind of funny. Although, to be honest, like if I were to commission anything, I would be very explicit about what I would like to see. I'd be a pain in the ass. Because we are going to be paying quite a bit, I imagine. Like, we're going to be spending, like, quite a bit of money, I imagine. There's a very deliberate use of specific textures, I think. Some of these are like really smooth. They don't have that, whatever this is, some kind of canvas texture. Actually, is this applied afterwards? Like, oh, but maybe not. There are like these brushes. I don't know where they are on my... Actually, let me close my reference. I don't need this anymore. But I don't know where they are, but there are these brushes that are dedicated to blending, right? But they're then blending them with like a specific texture on them. Is it something like this where you have like the textures on? This is just a brush. This is a blender, dedicated blender. So like if you maybe can make it so that it doesn't affect it to that extent, but you have like the texture, just the texture go in. This way you don't have to worry about the colors underlying the thing. You just kind of brush over it and the brush automatically picks a color maybe. Because it's a blender, right? Wait, actually no, wait, hang on. What if I choose blue here? Does it work? Yeah, it doesn't care about what color you choose. For the rig? Oh yeah, for the hair, yeah, for the wig. Is this real hair? I don't know. I'm sure people in the past do style their hair like this, but... Very antiquated. Very cool. Big shapes. Very nice. Lost edges. Hello? Lost edges. Wow. Very cool. Oh man. What the hell is this, dude? Why is it... Like, I've seen some Chinese DMs where, like, the font is, like, very different. Like, do they get to pick the fonts or something? Anyways, I'm not gonna bother reading that. I don't think it's very, worthwhile. Probably some meme, internal joke, inside joke kind of thing. Yeah, line art first and then color after. These guys are the border effects, but only these guys. Yes, looks fine. It's not like my kind of style for sure. Oh, they do have a lot of different ideas. No comment. This is a very angry shapes. Very sharp, very angular, very angry. Like a... from the others. Anyways, I don't think I'll execute this, but like just as a documentation, I feel like, because there are these, I'm looking at some of these things because I have this idea of like what we want to commission fresh in my head, and I'm seeing stuff like this, right? I'll never draw anything like this, and by this I guess I just mean like the kind of vibes that it's giving. So I'm wondering, like, I guess as an extension of, oh no, but it would still be design ideas. Oh, I see, it's a character design ideas perhaps. Nah, I don't think I'll bother writing it down. I don't think we want to explore any other idea that I don't like, because there's no point. The whole point is to align and find stuff that we do like. If we have unlimited funds, then I suppose why not, but we do not. The fire is kind of rad though. So it's just one big shape, and I guess this is just indented one level in. It's spiky. I'm sure like everyone's kind of have like seen like different paying for the rig. Was I talking about paying for the rig? I don't think I was talking anything about the 3D or like Alive 2D before, but also Hello Herbo Specialty. I don't think I deserve the title of Sensei. We're currently struggling with one set of references, so. Yeah, anyways, welcome. Doing our Duvets daily. A daily section where Duvet here, who just sent the message, would recommend an artist. Come on. Oh yeah. Very fire. Ooh, like a manga kind of style would be kind of interesting. Manga. Let me add it in here. It's a mappa or something, but could also be used for this actually, for scenarios too. What was I doing before this? Anyways, thank you, Duvey. I think that's kind of about it. Heavy line usage, a lot of ambient occlusion. I won't be able to glean any more information unless I actually do a study, because there's some interesting balance between I think the details here. Like what is more empty and what is more noisy. Like some of these trends, like especially like near the tips, right? They like to consolidate lines there. I'm sure there's like more stuff that can only really be gleaned if I actually do a study of it, because unless you move your pen, I find that it's really hard to kind of get a feel for how different it is to what you would be doing. Right, some of these things, if I do, it'd be, it's kind of natural, you know. But some of these things I do, and I'm like, oh shit, I've never done it like this before. But it's kind of hard to just tell by looking at it. Oh, well, I mean, it's hard to argue against that. Herbal specialty, thank you very much. I'm glad I was of help. Did I ping this? Anyways, but yeah, we're currently doing some kind of we're trying to sort out some reference sheet so I can get some commissions going, because I myself am stuck, and I would like the masters to guide me without. I mean, I guess it'd be nice if we can like get Min to come on stream and be like, oh shit, this is how you draw like them. One can hope, right? Just to be clear though, some of these, once we get this done, like some of these artists that I do like a lot, I will rather just send like cold calls. I'll just send like cold emails and see if they will respond or not. Even like a, hey, thank you for reaching out. But unfortunately, blah blah blah. Like even that would be pretty nice, right? I just need to clear this first. I need this to be of like a standard that I feel like I can show people. comfortably. I mean, like, it's fine, right? It doesn't have to be that clean, right? But like, I just want the ideas on the board to be clear and to be correct. That's what I want. It doesn't have to be the most polished quality, although it is going to be, I'm sure. We might spend the rest of the week doing this nonsense. I think it's taking a while. But yeah, 12:17. Isn't this like kind of explicit? I'm gonna put this as suggestive, and I'm just gonna let it get filtered out next time. Dang, yeah. I guess it's time to spend more money. I'm kind of interested in getting a 3D made, because I think it's very unlikely that I would ever be able to. It's gonna take a really long time for us to get used to Blender again, and then do actual modeling and then rigging. I think that's kind of insane. So I think it's... Is it as the president? I could tell them that, but there's nothing to prove that I did it. Nothing to show like how I did it, you know? Like from their point of view, I might as well have not done it. That's why I think like it would be nice if I had made a video of like the Pyotegu 101. But wait, I could get should get Pyotegu too. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. She should be first, I think. But regardless, yeah, I get what you're saying, Debate, right? To give them confidence, right? To give them an idea, but it doesn't really give them an idea. That's the thing. That's why I always feel like there's so much work to do. Insane amount of work to do. Man. Okay. I just need to come up with some words for her personality. I think like at the very least, like 3 words, you know, 3 big keywords that once you look at it, you're like, okay, I kind of get the vibe, you know. I think if you read through the rest of it, you would kind of get the vibe, but I would like this to be a very sort of clear first impression, like as pinpoint as like as possible. I mean, like the biggest one would definitely be the fact that she's quiet. I think keeps to herself. I need to double check what kudere actually means. I don't actually know exactly what this means. There's always this problem where like there's a definition, and then there's also what people interpret it to be. So I don't think I'll ever use this word on the sheet. But if there's one area that we would perhaps align her to, like the kind of bucket that she will fall into, it would probably be this one. Yeah, deeply caring and affectionate. I think late C2 alignment, this is possible for like our late C2 alignment here. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Well, what characters are known for this? It's interesting, right? Because in my head, like kudere kind of feels very quiet. Like they don't talk a lot. I think a lot of the examples in my head kind of feels like that. But I guess you do have like some other characters who do talk. I was like, oh, are these guys? But like, anyways, who does talk? That grammar. Who does talk? Who does talk? I think. Perhaps even a decent amount. It's just that they're kind of cold. But she's not cold though, I think that's the problem. It's not necessarily coldness, it's more of just a lack of it's just a yeah, like whatever, right? Like it's kinda like that. Not very necessarily dismissive, but just no interest in the first place. Kind of I guess dismissive is kind of like no interest in the first place, but I think keeps to herself is probably a little bit. Oh, I just realized it's gonna be a translation issue. Some of the, like, unless I actually know what I'm the language I'm translating into, it's gonna be a bit of a translation issue. Actually, how many dairies are there? Alright, study time. What the fuck is it so tiny for? Oh my god. Is it asking me for... No, always block that. Okay, okay. I think these three are fine. Like, so what is the difference between these two, right? I feel kind of similar. Intimidates for solitude. I don't think I have a character that likes it. Aloof. Aloof is... Oh, aloof is a good word. I like the aloof. Oh yeah, like a billion. Young Gire. Okay. What lolly? What? These don't even have the dairy ending, like the suffix. Like what? I just realized. Like what the hell is this? I was gonna say because the virus you're asking about like what she will refer to herself as, right? And back then I was just saying she doesn't even speak. But I think if she were to speak, I don't think it would lean to anything else, like anything in particular. I think she would just use watashi just because it is the default. Because there would be no desire. I don't really know what the internal mental state of a character is when they change to like atashi or like some of the other ones. I guess it's only two, right? Like, and then otherwise it would just be the book. Yeah, she would just be default, I think. It's kind of hard to imagine anything else. Like atashi kind of feels like a little bit more like a what was the word? Like a princess kind of vibe, like a more pampered. Yeah. Washi is interesting, but I don't think she would do it either. I actually really like Hollow's way of speaking. Yeah, reserve aloof. I think these are all good words. I'm just gonna put them down, and then maybe I'll do a more in-depth look into what exactly the minor differences are. But honestly, like it's very pedantic, you know, and most people are gonna interpret them about the same way. And if I'm gonna spend more words explaining why I chose this word, then it kind of defeats the purpose. But aloof, reserved, right, keeps to themselves, which is already very nicely summarized in this one word, reserved. Quiet is a little bit sort of a adjacent kind of word, slightly different implications. Reserve sounds a little bit like there's a lot of things in her heart, like where she might want to say, like she doesn't want to talk about it necessarily, but she thinks about a lot of different things. Oh, sorry, that's not the reserve I'm looking for. Personality. Yeah, keeps their thoughts and feelings to themselves, right? Drawing unnecessary attention. But the difference is that she doesn't necessarily even have the thoughts in the first place. She doesn't really think about it that hard. It is just taken, I guess, at face value. So aloof might actually be slightly better. A little bit more distant. Perceived sense of superiority. No, I think it's a sense of this interest, and what's the other word? Not necessarily dissociation. I think dissociation is a bit too strong of a word for us, but attached, unapproachable, standoffish, remote. These are synonyms? To me, they feel quite different though. Aloof feels very innocent. Standoffish, remote, unapproachable, detached, distant. Maybe distant feels similar. The other ones feels like objectively a little bit more negative to me. I guess that's not objective. That's very subjective, but anyways. Oh, actually the virus, that's interesting. Like, I think Ria is kind of interesting. Her calling herself by her name. It is kind of cute, but I don't think she'll do it either. Yeah. Thunder is quiet and shy, you can make them calculated, especially when you can reach out to civil being cool. quiet and shy. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, Darius, for the done rating. I need to go to Japanese characters, right? Right, no, I don't have to go to this, but someone's gonna ask, I think. Someone down the line, like let's say I commission someone and I give them all of the keywords. They might just ask, hey, so are they like this type of character? I need to know how to answer them. That's one thing. The other thing is that when I do translate this to Japanese, for Japanese artists, it might actually be better to just be a little bit, you know, use what they already know. Oh, Kiri, I don't know if they will ask it or not, right? But my job is to just kind of figure this out for myself too, because I need to know as well. I think like, but even on stream, like someone has suggested, like, is she this kind of archetype, you know? But I don't know what the answer is, which I think is not good. I should know what the answer is. My third character will be this, I think. She would just be very open and sweet about everything, but God complex. Oh my god, may or may not actually have godly power. Okay. Oh, princess was the word I was looking for. Yeah, you said we just. Anyways, who is this character? I feel like I've seen her before. Like, these are just like overlapping. Someone needs to draw like a Venn diagram of all of these things. I feel like a lot of them are just subsets. Right, I need maybe, what other voice would I need? Yeah, I think Who is pretty close. What else is there? Personality. So personality primarily would be just that. No, but also like curious, I think. Which is kind of like a little bit of a, again, like a bit of a contradiction, right? If you're someone who's a little bit more aloof and just like kind of seems disinterested in the first place, calling her like curious is also kind of a little bit backwards. But I think how it works is that it's about what you see first time, right? Like it's about understanding what you don't know yet, but then once you do understand it, if it's not of interest, you just ignore it, right? It's just a very sort of distinct. Oh, actually, in that case, I mean, curious, I suppose is valid, I think. That's also honest, I think, like, because she's not gonna bother hiding anything. If she's not interested, she just doesn't give a shit. Right, like, so I can think of like approaching from different scenarios, different, like a new item, new object. Hey, what is this? You know, take a look. Not interested? You know, just like ignores it. What about conflict resolution, right? I think... Okay, yeah, there's quite a few ways to approach this because we have 4 characters, right? And my goal is to have them all be distinct, even if they have overlapping ideas. Like if they all don't want to be lonely, they all don't want to be lonely in different ways. And I think, for example, if she is like more aloof, first character that would be her would be aloof. Second character would be, she's not aloof. She's very alert, very confident. You know, does everything her way. Third character would be my fox. She would be more sweet, right, about everything. And then Faye is just a gremlin. She doesn't want to talk to you. And then curious, I think everyone's curious in their own right, but then they stop at different levels, I think. So Ria herself, she will investigate. She will figure out all of the inner workings and how it works first before she decides if it's useful or not. My second character will be a little bit more to the point. Like if she doesn't see immediate use, she'll probably ignore it. The fox is just kind of normal, like how a normal person might approach it. She wouldn't necessarily go too far or go too early, like stop too early. And then Faye would just be like, yeah, it's not a game, it's not a toy, I am not interested. She would just make that decision based off of the expected purpose of it, not necessarily going to investigate. Honesty-wise, I don't think any of them necessarily would be lying for any reason. But I think Ria would be especially honest, just because she doesn't really think too much about what's gonna happen either way. It doesn't really matter, I think. This is a Visual Studio Code show. This is for writing code. It's not for writing notes. But I am just using it because I thought it can do some highlighting for me, which I realized afterwards that it would be kind of a pain to set up properly. So I just kind of stuck here. That's also where I got all the rest of my notes are anyways, so it's a good place for me. Also a herbal specialty. Whether or not she understands the concept of lying, I think whether she understands or not is interesting. I think she would. Like, she's supposed to be more street smart in the sense that like she would understand how to survive on the street. So being able to discern if someone is lying or not. I just don't know, like, through what metric, right? Like, there are characters out there that can do that because they can hear the heartbeat, right? Or something like that. Hello, Igami. Not necessarily philosophy. I'm just trying to tie down all the character traits for her. And that involves inherently a little bit of comparison with the other characters, and therefore like the whatever this discussion was about, I kind of forgot, but not very important. But yeah, concept of lying, she should know, but I'm not sure how. Maybe it's just by reading people, because she does spend a lot of time by herself. I think she would prefer to spend time by herself and observe people, right? So I guess an expansion, right? So this is more like investigates. Things. Then perhaps maybe a bit of slight dissociation, perhaps. Yeah, observant, right? That's a great word. I forgot about that word. That was one of the original words I think I have. Actually, didn't I have a document for this? I swear to God, I have a document for this. Shit, where did I put the document? All my shit is all over the place. Classify under this, under others? No. Shit, did I leave it in my old computer? It could be possible. I always do this shit. Issues. No, it's this one. This is not very related, I think. This was, I think, hang on, let me double check what's in here. This was the original document for this, I think. Oh yeah, this is the original document. It has all the video notes and all the other stuff. This is more useless, because everything else that it has is already in here. I don't like deleting old stuff just in case we ever have a need for it, but I also never go back to check, so it's kind of stupid. This is computer debugging information. Stupid. What is this? Oh, the story writing on the instance. Yeah, I don't have it right now. Ah, crap. How do I always do this? And I just packed up my computer recently too, so it's GG, I guess. That's fine. We'll just figure it out again. I'm sure if it's important, I'll figure it out again. Anyways, let me put that word here. Observant. Observant. Hello. Indifferently observant. Indifferent. What does indifferent mean again? What is the difference between indifferent and oh shit? Indifferent is interesting, right? Indifferent should be... This word is interesting because I don't think it's a valid word to be used by itself. It should be indifferent relative to, like, with respect to something. Like, no one is indifferent to everything, right? Unless they're truly... Like, if you're, like, indifferent to everything, aren't you just like a vegetable? Like, you have no... Like, at the very least, you have some opinions on, like, how you would like to sleep, what kind of food you like to eat, you know? I think it's an interesting word. Because she is definitely kind of valid with this. This is kind of valid. Indifference. Yeah. I'm just gonna stack all the words in here, right? Apathetic, I think it feels a little bit stronger, even. Apathetic, I think apathy is just, like, even stronger, isn't it? Hang on, let me see what the difference is. Pervasive lack, so it's like a general, like a huge, like almost everything you don't find. Like, apathy is almost like a, like an illness, right, I think? Indifference is typically sub-situational, so it's relative to something, I think. This is a pervasive lack or interest that affects your overall drive. Right, so this is like a character's kind of dead. Actually, that kind of works too. It's very interesting. Oh my god. Things are very hard here. Holy shit. Yeah. I might stick with something that's a little bit less strong, because I don't actually know what the answer is myself. And I think going back to the purpose of what we're doing here, right? The point is to have a set of information that is enough to point, like, a reference, like someone who's looking at this reference sheet into a specific direction, but not necessarily tie them down to something very strong or very specific. I think because, like, the whole point, like, we don't do clothes, so people can do clothing design as they want, as they feel fit. We don't want to do specific expressions here because I don't want to show them that, hey, we are, like, we want to draw, like, a smiling face to this extent, you know. I just want to see what people do. So in that regard, I think just, like, a simpler word might be better. And also, like, there is an issue with my own understanding of some of the words as well. Like, I would understand them a specific way based on what I've experienced in life and seen how people use that word. But given someone else, it might be a bit harder. Like, if they might interpret it slightly differently, which I guess is fine. Kind of what we want, right? Is to have different interpretations of the same thing. But yeah, anyways, yes, thank you to everyone for all the suggestions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, right? Like, there is one word for her personality in terms of her own quietness, her own observantness. What? Anyways, what does the word pension mean? Not the retirement pension. Isn't there another pension? Is there no other word? What is pensive then? Oh, interesting. Contemplative, wistful, brooding. Brooding? Brooding? What? Meditative. I'm trying to think if there's any other qualities of her that we haven't really captured. The one thing that I always no, I don't think pensive applies to her. I just had this word pop out in my head. The other thing that I've also thought about is what happens if, like, someone, like, you know, runs at her with a knife, you know, like, what's she gonna do, right? Because, like, the original setup for her is that in chapter 2, she's just gonna be completely dead, like, emotionally and mentally, kind of like just a vegetable, but she kind of walks around a bit. So it's like running on sort of instincts, I guess. But I didn't know how far that instinct kind of went. I think survival instinct should be one of the last things to go for sure, right? Like, but I was entertaining the idea that she wouldn't really care. She would just let people stab her. Either because she's just that kind of dead inside, or because it doesn't really matter. Like, she's not gonna die anyways. I mean, she's had way worse. So for her, it doesn't even matter. But anyways, like, I think this is late C2, right? So this is near the end of C2 where she's supposed to kind of recover and have a little bit more emotion. Which is why there are even these things in the first place. Because otherwise, none of these would be here. It would just be physical description and that's it. So what would she do now, right? Like, will she be the kind to dodge, or should she be the kind to like counter attack? I think dodging seems more likely. Second character will definitely fight back. Faye will be... Faye might just freeze, actually. I'm not sure what Faye will do. Yeah, Faye and the fox might just freeze, I think. Wolverine? I don't know what Wolverine is like. I feel like he has a lot more muscles and testosterone. And feels a lot more angrier. But yeah, healing factor is also interesting because I think she needs something that justifies the amount of damage that she's taken. Of course, in real life, there's a specific reason for it, but it doesn't really work here. Wolverine's kid. You know, I didn't know for a long time that Wolverine is like a specific animal, I think. Actually, what is a Wolverine? Yeah, it's like some kind of badger looking ass thing. Yeah, like what's the difference? They all look the same. Wins against both the honey badger and the okay, that's insane, dude. Oh, well, it's just because they're bigger. Oh, it's like almost double the size. Okay, of course they win then. Never mind. But they look the same though. I guess this doesn't look the same. Alright, so nothing to do with wolves. Okay, cool. Bear is not real though. So it's Tasmanian. Oh right, yeah, that's like a whole bunch of very random stuff they have down over there. Handling conflict. There might be a few more other things, I think. Few other... Oh my god, where's my mouse? I can't find my mouse. I have to hop off here. I've got some pretty good stuff here. I'm just gonna leave the last stuff here. Yeah, actually. Oh wait. Let's see, I'm just gonna use this bracket here. Where should I start here? Like here? Nope, go back down. They just give more revenue. I think it's up to you, right, Curio? Like, well, how much you want to give and how much you want to request. I've seen like requests that are like super detailed, like they have to be doing this with this and that. And then I've also seen requests like, you know, please draw my character. Thank you very much. If you go on Scab, you can see what people type. Although it is in Japanese, right? But like you can see what people original commission text and as well as their comments afterwards. Usually the comments afterwards like super long. It's like, oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, she looks crazy. Oh wow. Right? These are all 2 pluses. Oh my god. Does she understand words in C1? Sus. And these two should be kind of tied up. Should be kind of tied up together. Yeah. Oh, these are aligned this way. Yeah, these are aligned this way. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be... Well, these information are probably not going to be included in the final one. We just keep the base one. These ones are more for myself, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll stop here for today. I need to clear this front view tomorrow. I need to clear this proportion thing. Line it up with the side view. We ink this. Probably about the size, I think. It's nice to leave like exactly half of the canvas on the bottom empty. So it'd be kind of empty. This canvas would be kind of empty. I guess we're gonna about to flood it with like a bunch of text. Like honestly, the best way to do it should be to draw something to demonstrate it rather than just with text. But this is because of our requirements here. So it is going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, if there's awkward spaces here, then so be it. I think we'll find time to fill it up. I think the main goal is to just get it functional, which is going to be functional soon. Yeah, clothing or no clothing, right? I wonder if that's going to be a deal breaker for some artists. Because he's not dressed. We'll see. I mean, there's no way to showcase the scar without doing this. We could like color the clothings over, but then like draw the scars over that. It'd be very confusing to look at, I think. So this will be this for now. We'll continue tomorrow. But yes, thank you guys for coming and then sharing your ideas and contributing. Yeah, I'm glad that everyone's able to contribute some at least, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just exploring the idea that like a long time down the line, I don't know how this is gonna work, but at some point in time, like for her to live on, she needs to be more of like a well, it doesn't have to be that serious. I think it doesn't have to be that serious because it's just like any other character out there, right? Like for the characters to live on, you kind of need other people to be interested and draw them and be invested in their story and this and that. And that's kind of like a handoff from like the creator to like the readers and the fans and this and that. But it's not like such an official handoff. It's not like the creator can never draw them again or something like that. But anyways, I think it's nice to have more community contributions. Although for her specifically, I don't know if that's quite that possible. Some things do have to align strictly to stuff that you guys don't know about. But I'm still glad that you guys can get a chance to like share some stuff. And for me to take a look too. Very cool. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. I just realized my music's kind of loud. That's hopefully my voice wasn't fighting it a bit like that much, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Goodbye.